pounds. He travels quickly.
Brisbane Airport, getting ready to get out of Dodge. Dang it. Just landed in Melbourne.
He has purpose.
And I'm in Nana Plaza. I want you badly! Honey! Honey, honey, honey! Gay men.
He comes over water. He travels with others.
Where's your wallet, fucker horn? Hey Mark, it's really great to see you. Husband two are going there.
He will oppose.
QR's got no one to blame except themselves. Fuck you! Fuck you! Fuck you!
He brings violence and destruction.
Last night, busted my fence.
I nearly died. You nasty, vicious, foul-mouthed, vinyl fuckers! Are you okay?
Yeah.
$50 soda water shower.
No, thank you.
I kiss you everywhere. I give you service. I kiss you everywhere. No thanks. For you. Come on. See you later.
Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the Archieverse. Welcome to the Archie and Lux live stream show. Fun in the Archieverse, episode 160,825. Today is Saturday, the 16th of August, 2025. It's the weekend. How is the weekend for all of you guys? We currently got 37 people in the house. And we are live. We are live. Sorry about that. We got a super chat. Some kind support from MemoVox 100 DKK. I don't see any message attached, but thank you for the support. Thank you for the support. Every little bit helps and keeps these shows coming for you guys. I know a lot of people enjoy these shows, so thank you for the support, MemoVox. Thank you. If you got any message, then put it in the chat and we will bring it up. Who's in the house today? We got one UCLT with his sad face. We have MemoVox, of course. Diego's tiny wrist is in the house. Matt Lindell says, why do we have to suffer every day with this shitty long intro? I don't know. Good question. Good question. I think we don't have the marketing budget to get new intros. I think that's the problem. We don't have the budget. I don't know if you noticed, but the Luxy show, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not so good on the support. So if we can get more support, maybe we can get some new intros for you guys. Frank V is in the house. He says, good morning, too damn early in Miami, Florida for this. Fuck, I don't know if that's a positive message or a negative, but hey, I appreciate the message. Panerai Ferrari's in the house. I think he's drinking all these samples of whiskey. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 emojis of some guy look like he's drinking. Hey, I hope you are enjoying your whiskey samples. Did you test any new samples today, Panerai? Any new samples? We need updates. We need updates on the journey for Panerai Ferrari, his whiskey journey. I'm not really a whiskey drinker. I don't really drink alcohol at all, but I do want to test and try that tea and chocolate inspired whiskey. I think it sounds divine. So hey, Panerai Ferrari says, not yet. Hungover a bit this weekend. Fuck. Hungover from what? From all the whiskey tasting? Or just drinking in general? Let me know, please. Buying whiskey this weekend is not on my list. Okay, no worries, no worries. Maybe it's on your list for next weekend. He's hungover from wine. Yeah, I've never been a drinker. It's never really bothered me. I never really thought, fuck, I need a drink. I never understood that. But yeah, sometimes I'm like, fuck, I need a chocolate bar. Yeah, is it the same thing? Maybe, I don't know. I guess it's an addiction of some kind, addicted to the chocolate. Who knows? But yeah, I've never. I don't smoke. I've never smoked. Never thought about smoking. Never even tried to smoke. So yeah, I've never had the urge to try smoking. Never tried a cigar. Never tried cigarettes. Never tried any of that stuff. Panerai says it doesn't take much wine to affect me. I didn't drink a lot. No worries. No worries. All good. Hey, as long as you enjoyed yourself, that's the main thing. As long as you had fun. By the way, I heard there was an earthquake. I don't know if this is true, but the rumor mills are saying there was an earthquake in Brisbane, of all places in the world. Apparently, there was an earthquake in Brisbane. So I hope Archie is okay. I'm just going to check. If there was. Let's see. Latest earthquakes. Archie, was there an earthquake in Brisbane today?
Yes, there was. That's correct, Luxy Poo.
Do you get many earthquakes in your neck of the woods?
Not really. No. But it was. I was on the stream. I thought, oh, did I bang the desk because it was shaking a little bit? It was shaking. It was really quite minor, but it was definitely an earthquake.
Okay. So you thought you banged the desk. That was the earthquake. So have you experienced earthquakes before? I mean, it's a pretty simple question.
No, I haven't. I haven't, Luxy. No.
Okay.
Have
So
you
this is your
experienced earthquakes before?
Fuck yeah. Yeah, I have.
You have? Whereabouts?
In Thailand and in the United Kingdom.
Fuck. Okay.
Yeah. It's like a wave. You feel it's like a wave. Did it feel like
Jesus.
a wave?
The United Kingdom, you have earthquakes?
Yes. We have earthquakes in the United Kingdom.
Holy shit.
I'm looking now. It was a bit northwest of you. It was west of the Sunshine Coast. I'll put it on the screen.
Gympie. Yeah, that's quite a couple 100 kilometers away. Yes, but it still is concerning.
Here it's 4.9. It was 20 kilometers east northeast of Bowie, and there it is on the map.
Gimpai.
I mean, 4.9 is fairly powerful, right? It's fairly powerful.
I thought it was more than that. 5.3. No.
I don't know. I don't know. Some agencies give different amounts. This one says 4.9. 4.9, and it's close to Brisbane. Hey, we got Aussie Expat in there.
Aussie Expat. This is our favorite guy who gives the advice: do not buy a home, do not buy a house,
gentlemen.
do not just rent forever and buy crypto crap. Thank you.
Oh shit! What have you been telling him, Aussie?
Look, you only want to do that strategy if you want to be able to retire early.
Oh,
Don't
but
do
what
it.
if it
If you
goes
want to
to
retire at
zero?
normal time, you want to do
That's
normal
a good point,
time,
but, I mean, to normal
don't
people,
worry
they
about
should,
it. Just buy the
they
house.
really should buy their own accommodation, and then they've got most of their problems are solved.
You know what problem came
For
up
most
today? A
people,
huge
Dave
piece of the roof
Ramsey
flew
advised.
off, and I nor my
You're wearing
landlord
a
have
NATO. What watch are you wearing on a NATO?
FXD. Just got out of bed.
Factory NATO.
Oh, that looks
Beautiful.
good. That looks good.
No, this is aftermarket. Yeah, the factory one's like this green thing with Velcro. I don't like too much, but yeah. Oh, the camera's
Fuck, you
going
got a nice
crazy.
camera.
Jeez,
Look at this.
nice
Got
camera.
zoom,
That's what
zoom,
happens when
zoom.
you got money, Luxy.
Archie, why haven't you got a camera like that? Jeez, you got zoom and everything.
Well, I don't know if it's gonna work that well. Oh, it's not too bad. What the hell is it doing? It even knows that. Do a watch. You got to focus on the watch.
Shit, are you zooming in?
No,
Are
it's
you
automatic.
zooming in?
It's
Yeah,
AI.
that's what happens when you have money, Luxy Poo.
I don't even have a
That's
laptop.
funny.
So, yeah, this is like dream
It's
world
going
to
a
me.
little crazy. Oh god, there we go.
Fuck. Hey, at least it's at least you're enjoying yourself.
Yeah.
So, sorry, can you tell us? I haven't seen this, Ozzy. So you're telling Archie to sell his house and buy crypto? Is that right?
If he wants, well, I mean, it depends what you want to do in life, okay? But if he likes Asia, I don't know why he confines it like, let's do Thailand for a month. Let's do Thailand for 5 years. Let's do that.
But where's the money coming from, Ozzy, to do Thailand for 5 years?
He does have a lot of equity. He like instead of pulling it out as a HELOC, just sell the whole thing and invest it.
And just rent. Jesus Christ.
What, you want to buy a property in Thailand? Is that what you want to do? You're better off just renting.
Wait, what?
Right. Well, it depends.
I
I mean,
know,
Lux,
I
you're better off in
I
the,
agree
you're
with
better in this area. But I wouldn't want to own a property in a place I'm not a citizen of, because I what's the point of owning a property in a place
Or you can't
that I could be
understand the
kicked out?
language, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You can own condos outright as a foreigner in Thailand.
No, but why would you want to? Is what I'm
Yeah.
asking.
It's true. Why would you want to? Because it's cheap to rent here. So why would
Yeah.
you want to?
That's why I'm asking. Is why would you want
So
to?
what crypto should Archie buy? What meme coin are you pushing?
No, there's only
crypto
Bitcoin.
crap.
There's only Bitcoin. It's not like it's
What
pretty
about Ethereum?
uncontroversial. You keep it safe.
Ethereum?
I wouldn't.
What about
I wouldn't
Ethereum?
do Ethereum. I wouldn't.
So
do
Ozzy,
Ethereum.
if he sells his house
Yeah.
and he loses everything, are you gonna bail Archie out?
I'll bail my
You're
kids
saying to
out.
me,
I won't
sell the
bail out
house and
Archie.
buy some bitcoins. Is that right? Holy
Archie,
shit.
save this write this down, this date. Saturday, August 16, 2025.
Okay.
Let's check out how those numbers work out in 5 years, okay?
Okay. Is that what you did? Did you do that?
Hey, if we reset the clock 3 months ago, my house would have cost about like 5.5 Bitcoin. Now it's 4 Bitcoin. If I was to rebuy a house. So believe me, Bitcoin's doing just fine.
Oh well.
It used to cost hundreds of Bitcoin to buy a house. Then it was, tens.
But it's easy to
then it
look
was
back.
5. Now it's 4.
It's easy to look back, but in the future, it might go down once the bubble pops.
Is it easy to look back? I never bought a house. I bought Bitcoin. I always made this decision.
When did you get into Bitcoin? What price did you get into Bitcoin?
Cost basis doesn't matter. I'm always buying. I bought more Bitcoin.
No. What I mean is, at what price was Bitcoin when you first started to invest into Bitcoin?
Very first, $100.
$100.
Oh.
There you go.
My
I was
God.
in Bitcoin when they were giving it away for free. You know the faucets.
Yeah,
They had
the faucet.
faucets.
Yeah, he's got
Which
it.
is
Yeah,
like
they
it's like
give it
Google
to you.
Ads. You click on an ad.
Yeah.
They gave you Bitcoin for clicking on ads. It's like a you give me real cash by clicking
I
on
was
ads.
not that early into Bitcoin.
Yeah.
It's just people just giving it out.
Yeah, the faucets.
Yeah. But it was hard, you know what I mean? Like the risks are different. So I've always bought Bitcoin. I've never sold it. I never like, oh,
How
I
many
got in at
bitcoins
some
do you
golden
have?
rate. I
How many
just keep
bitcoins
buying.
do you have?
No, that's something you
He's
shouldn't
not going to tell you that, Arch.
shouldn't
He's not going to
say.
tell you that.
But I'll tell you what's more important. I've spent more money buying Bitcoin in the last 12 months than in all of that time in the last 10 years. So my biggest entry into Bitcoin has been in the last 12 months in terms of cash.
Do you honestly believe it that much? You'd rather buy Bitcoin than a property? Like a
There's
paid
literally
off
no
home.
other
You'd rather
investment.
have Bitcoin than a paid off house in Vegas. Is that what you're
I
telling
make
me?
that decision every day of my life for the past 10 years, Arch. And Bitcoin has won every single time.
So you get these fundamental people, they're like Trump supporters, right? Like I was a Trump supporter, but when he behaves like a dickhead, I'm ready to say, well, I had enough of you. It's
Right.
not working.
But it's not that difficult for me. I just don't see USD lasting. They're printing so much.
But if you own a
Correct.
property, it's
Correct.
paid off. You can stay there rent free. You can live
But you
there.
can't, Arch. But you can't. I'm actually on. I'm on Aussie expat side. Can I tell you why? Because even though you own your property, the government can take it off you at any point.
Well, how much did you lose in Bitcoin? Let's ask. In the downturn, how much did you? It wiped you out.
Yeah, we're not talking about me. We're talking about Aussie, Arch.
Hey,
How did
No, but I'm
how did you
saying,
do
man,
that?
the Bitcoin itself, he owned coin.
No,
he owned
no.
crypto.
Archie, don't go into this stuff, please. It's
Okay.
But what I'm
secret
trying
stuff.
to say is that you've got to remember there's so many coins. Dodge, baby Dodge.
Archie, come on. We will yeah.
No, I'm just saying there's so many risky ones. You pick one amongst the lot. Fair enough.
You are correct, Arch. So I've lost money on Ethereum.
But I mean, seriously, if you just
so-
bought a property, there's no foreclosures on fully paid off houses. But so you go, okay,
No, you don't pay your
gotta
property
pay the
taxes,
rate.
you're out.
That's what I'm trying to say. Aussie's right.
gotta
If you
pay
don't
the
pay your
elect-
Do you know how much
taxes,
property taxes are in America? You're talking on, say, the average home, or let's just say New Jersey. You bought an average home in New
You're in
Jersey.
Vegas. Let's
Your
talk about where
property
you are.
taxes are almost $40,000 a year.
That's
That's
on-
like that's more
hang
that's
on,
almost that's my rent at the moment.
Aussie's right. Aussie's right. If you don't pay your
What about
taxes, the
where
government
you
will
are?
take it off
Instead
you.
of giving an example,
Yeah.
give an example in Vegas where you are. What's the property taxes in
Okay,
Vegas?
Arch, can I tell you another story? Arch, can I tell you a serious story?
I'll answer Arch. The property taxes here are around about $10,000 a year.
Jeez,
Okay, what's wrong with that?
that's 100
But
grand in
That's
10
okay.
years.
But
Your
I mean, if I
taxes are different. Your taxes fund the schools and the police.
yeah, but so do yours. I mean, it's not any
No,
different,
it's
but
done differently. It's done differently.
yeah,
We
it's
have
different. It's a
federal
different pool.
funding. We have federal, and the federal makes payments to the state.
Yeah, it's called GST, but
No, but also income tax. They give.
oh, they give a
payments.
portion of that too. Okay. Anyway, it's different. Like
Can
the
I-
schools are
can I
kind of
put something in there?
county based, and you know.
Can
it's
I put something
complicated.
in there that's on Aussie's side? I got something on Aussie expat side. Okay, Arch, let's imagine you're in the UK and you own a house. Okay, now let's imagine one of your parents. So let's say one of your parents owns a house in the UK. Now let's imagine that one of those parents is sick. They've got dementia. They've got problems. Whatever it is, they're sick and they need care. And for whatever reason, you need to pay for that care. In the UK, you can get free care. If you've got too much money, like assets, like a house, the government will make you sell that asset to pay for the care before you can get government help. They will make you sell all of your assets to pay for the care. But if you don't have any assets, you get free care. It's free.
Sure.
So that house is a liability, because if you've got that house, well, hey, you've got a house, sell the house. And then once you're at zero, the government will say, okay, now you're at zero, we'll pay for everything for you.
That's
still
kind of nasty. In Australia, it's a little bit different. They don't count the house as a means test for that type of thing.
I think it's
But
disgusting to
place
make
of
them
Yeah.
sell the house.
Principal place of residence has special. But look, Aussie expat, can I ask you something seriously? You're a young man. I admire you, okay?
you're my pontiff. You're my pontiff.
But seriously, Aussie expat, if you're so wealthy, what stops you just buying an apartment or a house you own? It's paid for. That's your emergency. Like Kevin Leary says, you should have $5 million in a bank account, right? All I'm saying to you is just have a paid off place. You could always go
But
there.
Arch, what would it do for me? So from my perspective, okay, so I understand your perspective. From my perspective, it's not a good financial decision. Okay, especially at current interest rates.
There are certain tax incentives. In America, you can claim deductions for your house. We can't do that.
Yeah, I'm entering retirement, Archie, so I don't have an income. So there's nothing to.
How old are you?
Sorry,
How old are you?
42.
You're entering retirement at 42?
Do you want to buy some Bitcoin now? Yeah, I'll be retired by next year.
You're a fire
maybe
person.
sooner.
Are you fire?
Yeah, 100%.
But they
sure.
in fire they say you should own your own home.
No, they don't. No, they don't.
They-
The calculations for fire specifically exclude your primary residence. Like it's never
They assume
counted.
you have a primary residence.
No. It's just part of your expenses. You can either rent, you can have a mortgage, or you can own outright. It'll affect how your expenses are, and that in turn affects how much liquid net worth you need. But yeah, fire doesn't require you to have your home. So yeah, that's, I don't know. Does that explain it? Is that easy to figure out? So to me, Arch, on the house, look, I don't think it's a better financial decision. I know you think it is, but I don't think it is. But we can agree to disagree on that. If I bought a
in
house,
Australia, a principal place of residence is tax free. Capital gains tax free. It's
I can't eat the capital gains on a primary residence. It wouldn't matter. I'd have to buy another house anyway. And that's true in America too. You do a 1031 or something like that. The capital gains is rolled over into the next primary residence. But so that what I would be buying, in fact, would be risks. The AC goes out, which it did. A part of the roof flew off today and fell down into the courtyard, and we have no idea what it was. I flew a drone up there just so that I can send a picture to my landlord. There might be a hole up there. Not my problem. I'm not getting a ladder to go up there. That's for my landlord to deal with. So I get things removed from my plate that I want removed from my plate, and in turn I have a better financial outcome as well. But you can disagree on the financial outcome. You could say, I pay a cost for these luxuries of not having to worry about these big ticket items, hitting me in retirement. And I also have flexibility. If I want to move state, I want to move country, I don't have any entanglement. I can just go. If I want to spend a year in Japan with my family, just go. Do you get me? Like it's more about it.
I think you're insane.
There's a luxury to it.
I think you're insane. Aussie expat,
Okay.
I think you're insane. Let me just say this to you. These fancy, sexy investments you're in, right?
Mm-hmm.
A paid off house, you always have a place to stay.
But I don't want to stay in one place for the rest of my life. I genuinely don't.
Rent it out then as an
I don't want to be a landlord.
Get an agent to do it.
We got some support. We got Jefferson Exotic, $5 US. Aussie Expert has all the Bitcoins in his house. Yes.
Just for clarity, you'll get nothing if you come here. The watches are in banks, and yeah, I won't say what's up with the Bitcoin, but what I do have is lots of guns, so don't worry about that. You can go on my YouTube channel. You can see me. I can shoot guns pretty damn well.
What's your YouTube channel? Can we share the YouTube channel?
You don't need to spruik it, but you can look up Aussie Expat, and it'll
Okay.
It'll be there.
Ah, you're a spruiker. Oh my
No,
god.
no,
You're
no.
coming
He
to make
asked
those
me. I told him.
fucking crypto
I
ads.
asked him, Arch. I asked him.
No,
I
no,
asked
no.
him.
Oh
But
my
I'm
god.
not there. Like it's just my random
Arch,
channel. Like I
relax.
put in like gun. I put in like when I shoot a competition. Like I'll have a competition video, stuff like that.
Nice,
Like it's just
nice.
random stuff. It's
Yeah,
not
yeah.
a. It's not monetized. That channel.
Okay.
Archie's freaking out. He thinks Archie's here to steal the leads.
I've had that channel since like 2011, I think. So it's yeah. Yeah, it's
Jefferson
not
in the
a.
chat says he's a liar. He has all the bitcoins and that pile of shit behind him.
It's embarrassing. I came back from. I tell you what's really good. Do you see this thing? Do you see
Yeah, the
this
shoot.
crazy?
Oh, the blower. Is that a blower?
Yeah, it's a leaf blower. It was like $170 at Home
Is that a
Depot.
Ryobi one?
Yeah, it's like 700 CFM. It's like one of the highest power rated electric ones on the market. And I use it for everything other than leaf blowing. I came home.
So what do you use it for?
Well, we were on a 2.5 month road trip in the minivan with the kids, just eating snacks and all day. It was just full of rocks, dust, and candies. And I just went into parked it in the garage, opened up both sides of the doors, and then just leaf blowed it. And
Oh, that's a great idea.
It just blew everything out of the
Yeah.
minivan. It was like, oh wow, that didn't take any time at all.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Yeah, or anything that you need dusting. So I call it my duster, but it is bloody awesome.
Can it suck as well, or does it only
No,
blow?
it's just blowing. Yeah.
Oh, fine.
Yeah. So you use it like leaf blower, like you blow everything into a corner and then maybe use a vacuum cleaner to do it right. But yeah, I love it. It's just so ridiculous.
Do you like Archie's videos where he tries to get the lawnmower to work?
They're classics.
They were
They're
long.
classics.
They were years
A
ago.
long time ago.
Bitch.
But you did talk about a lot of car care stuff. You should have done a few car care Archie Explodes videos. Get some money out of your BMW.
Yeah. I kind of, the offers have been so low on it. I might just keep it for a while.
Mm. Yeah, you've got a funny one there, Arch. You got a lease that doesn't feel like a lease.
It's not a lease, it's a PCP, okay?
Right.
But it's got a it's a BMW full circle. So they will, at the end of the term, they will take it back if I don't want to pay it off. Okay.
Right. So you've sold wow, what kind of contract is it? So they have to buy it back.
No, as well, the contract is basically it's done through them. They
Yeah.
have to buy it back. They have to take it off my hands. If it's worth more than what they pay, they give me the money. I've got to agree to keep the car in reasonable condition and also certain kilometer allowance.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
That's what I need to do.
Yeah.
So I'll see how I feel. I want to keep that option open because the YouTube space is very different to normal space. Like costs of living's gone up, but YouTube itself is a very tough market. It's I remember I used to do shows. I used to make so much money would come in. Those days are over. And
I mean, if you don't mind sharing, how much is your YouTube channel making? Not the streams, but just the videos and video views.
Well, the money really is in the live streaming, the super chats. Everything else is kind of, I think, over the main channels, the Archie Luxury channel, the Paul Pluta channel. It's mainly okay. Those channels they may bring in $1,000 a month for all royalties as such.
Yeah.
Right. But it's the live streaming that brings in the money. And unfortunately,
but I felt over the years you've obviously focused in on that, but it misses an aspect in that it's the videos that bring people to the live streams.
Look,
you know. So
the thing is this: doing 5 years of continual streams virtually every day, it burns you out, man.
yeah, yeah.
Talking about
I'm
money,
so
It's
there's
changing
a super
time for
chat.
money. It always is.
I'm so burnt out at times. I'm thinking, fuck. Look, it's my own fault there. I followed the dollars, and look, we'll see where it goes.
Talking about money, there's a super chat. Will money.
$2.
Oh,
$2.
awesome.
Aussie expat, it's good to see you, mate.
It's thanks for the shout out, Will Money. Thanks for the super chat to reach out. I actually met Will Money in Las Vegas.
Oh wow.
Lovely gentleman. Yeah, we went to a diner, my favorite diner in Las Vegas, and yeah, it was. I'm like, hey, if anyone's in Las Vegas, and you know, I just love the community. Basically, you know, if you're a fan of Arch, I'm a fan of you. Basically.
By the way, I turned down a movie deal. You know, I don't know if you saw the documentary on Boogie 2998.
Yeah.
That documentary maker came to me and said, Arch, we want to do a documentary on you.
Wait, which one? Because there's been a couple of documentaries.
No,
with
there was
Boogie right now.
one main one on Boogie 2998.
Yeah.
Okay. And
are you talking on YouTube or mainstream?
Yeah,
or...
YouTube.
Yeah, the YouTube celebrity.
If you go on YouTube and search Boogie
No.
2988
I mean,
documentary.
who was making the documentary? Because
Well,
was it iDubbbz or?
It was actually somebody who's tied to Teddy Baldassar, but he came to me and I had to think about it, and I decided, you know what little bit of anonymity and privacy I have, I'd like to keep it.
Is this Mike Klum?
Yes,
that's
right. Yeah, he came to me and I said, look, and he got very pushy. He said, oh no, we want to do this, and I said, look, no, and he ended up having to swear at him. I said, I'm not fucking interested in doing any fucking, I said, I'd rather eat dog shit than do a documentary with you.
Oh shit.
Because he doesn't take no for an answer. So I try to be polite to people.
Were they going to offer a revenue share?
Well, they offered to even pay me for it, but I wasn't interested. I'm not interested, because the last thing I want is cameras in my house. Okay.
But you also have to understand that, like, yeah, look, you didn't know what they were going to do, but
no. Well, I
said
that
Boogie doesn't reveal anything of his personal.
I said I don't want to have to. I had to look at Boogie, that movie. He's going to whorehouses.
Yeah, the Boogie one, you gotta check it out. He's naked in the bath, and as they're filming him in the bath with his girlfriend gets in the bath with him. It's real, like.
But that's basically fake, right? That's basically
it's not fake if the camera's in front of you, is it?
I don't want to be involved in it, Ozzy.
Yeah. No, look, you do you. I'm not telling you to that.
Ozzy, imagine the camera crew coming to your house and saying to you, "Okay, so we've given you 20 grand, okay, for this documentary. Now take off your clothes, get in the bath, and we're going to film you. And tell your wife to get in the bath too."
Look, I don't think he was like that. No, I disagree. I don't think he was. He was actually Michael.
Yeah, but that's what Boogie did. If you watch the Boogie one, that's what happened.
But he's just desperate for fame. Okay, I tell you honestly,
that's fake.
I don't think they pushed anything, but I don't want to do it. Do you understand? I want to remain a little bit of anonymity that I do have. I'd rather just stay on the fringes. You know what I mean? I'm not that famous. I think fame could be horrible. Real fame, like being a top grade celebrity, is fucking awful. Okay, I've seen the good and the bad. So look at this. Haven't you seen HR come on, Tammy and you arsehole? You've got people just horrible. Plastic. What a cunt. Sovereign was supposed to be my friend. The guy with the gold-plated spoon up his ass. He was supposed to be my friend. When I needed him, he let me down. I tried to reach out to him. You know, I helped him when he had terrible anxiety. I said, "Oh yeah, we can get a lunch anytime, mate. Anytime, we'll be friends." When I needed him, he'd wiped his hands.
Yeah.
So I got to be honest
I
with you.
look, I agree with you, Archie. If someone said they want to do a documentary of me, it would be hard to imagine the money that would be needed before I would say yes. So, I understand you. But
Look, they're a low budget house. They're talking about under $10,000. Well, I'm not
Yeah.
interested. Look.
Yeah.
But
I
people do
agree
it.
with you, Arch.
People do it for the fame, to reboot your channel, and you know what? I'd rather just die a sorry death. You know what? Let me be a taxi driver. In 5 years' time, I'll be driving taxis.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. I don't care. It's okay.
Hey, Arch, driving, like, it could be fun. Like, you've done it before. You tell me. Like,
That's
I've
awful.
always
Dog
had a
shit.
professional job my entire life, but you
I've,
know
I
what?
tell you, I've always had a professional job, and I've always scared of what would I do. So it really did help me overcome that fear. But let me tell you this, Aussie expat, there's nothing worse than waking up at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4:30 a.m. to be in. Sorry, waking up at 4 a.m. to be in a taxi at 4:30, and then nobody wants your services. You think, what the fuck am I doing this for?
Right.
And I remember the worst days in taxi driving, less than $100
Mm-hmm.
for a 12-hour shift.
So I actually just spoke to there's a Fat Fire community that I'm part of,
Yeah.
and we were talking about our situation.
A what
at the
fire?
moment. Fat Fire.
What's a fat fire?
It's a bullshit. Like, there's delineations between different types of fire. Fat fire
yes.
just means you've got a lot. You've got a fat bank account.
Okay. Yeah.
Anyway, we were talking about how right now, if you're an engineer in big tech, it just
it's
sucks.
over. It's
Yeah,
over.
It just sucks.
It's over. Seriously, it is over. Okay.
I mean,
and I was a project. I did management as far as assets, and we were on big building projects where the computers were in there, and I was in charge of. I worked for a company that was actually KBR. They did all the computers in Iraq War, actually.
yeah.
But you know something?
Mhm.
I tell you honestly, it's over. Okay, there's those jobs people are fighting for, and it doesn't pay that much, 70,000-80,000 a year. Big whoop.
Ozzy, do you think AI is going to take over?
I'm talking sort of engineering and big tech, so for like Amazon.
Well, I'm talking 15, 20 years ago. Okay, but you know what? Now in tech, the problem is a lot of the low-level positions have been eliminated. You don't have the stepping blocks that you normally would, as in any other career. It's over. Seriously.
I think AI is going to destroy a lot, because it already is. Like here's an example.
I was a senior tech lead. I was a senior tech lead. Okay, tech lead, senior tech lead. My God, it is so over. It is over, beyond over. Do you understand?
Imagine in the last 2 to 3 years, honestly, big tech, working
I've been
for
out
big
of
tech
it for
has
10
been.
years. I've been working for myself, Aussie, for 10 years.
Yeah.
Being 53 in IT is same as being 63 in any other industry.
Yeah, it's quite likely.
They want youngins under 40.
But what I'm saying
Start dyeing your hair, Aussie expat.
What I'm saying is, like, just the environment really, really sucks right now. We're still getting very good money. Like, I'm earning more this year than I have earned in any other year, but the environment just sucks. And what you were saying about taxi driving, I talked to other people about it, and I said, there's some day, so a taxi driver has a goal of, say, $500 for the night, and they start off the night and it's a great night and they get their $500 by like 9 p.m. They go home and have a good sleep. On another night, it's a bad night and they drive until sunrise and they barely scrape by. But what they should have been doing is driving until sunrise on the good night and just go home early when it just sucks. And you got to do that with everything. It's not just the taxi driver. There are times when things are just skating uphill, and
as a
other
taxi
times,
driver, I was making about 45,000 a year Aussie.
I think Uber pays more these days.
Uber sucks because you've got depreciation on your own vehicle.
Yeah, the vehicle's toast after a year, so don't worry about that. Like you just write the whole thing off, it's done. But anyway, like I'm not saying anything about, there's nothing easy right now. Everything is hard. I 100%. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm quitting.
What?
Like there's no the easiest answer is like, I'm not going to stick around.
If you were so well off, buy a place.
Why? I'd rather
He
have
likes
the
to
4
move
Bitcoin.
around.
I'd
He
rather
wants
have
to
the
be
4
free.
Bitcoin. It's really that simple. The Bitcoin is what, like, trust me, in 5 years' time, it'll only cost 1 Bitcoin to buy a house here.
So what?
Not
When
before
do you think
now.
it's going to 1 million? When do you think it's going to 1 million?
That's tough. But not long. I think in another 10 years, something like that. It'll be.
When do you think it's going mainstream? Like everyone has a fucking wallet.
That's a very high watermark because most people are in debt.
Hey, if I
There's
send
no
you some
such thing.
Bitcoin,
There's no such thing as
can you
having
pay me
Bitcoin
out?
and debt.
Hey, Ozzy, if I send you some Bitcoin, can you pay me? I'm trying to get out of this shit.
What do you mean, get out of what?
If someone sent me a little bit of Bitcoin, I want to get out of it. It's like $100. I want to cash it in. I want the money. I don't want the fucking Bitcoin.
Right. So this is why. This is why Lux. Why will everyone have a wallet? It's like, yeah, most people are actually.
Can you help
in
me
debt.
get out of this garbage?
But this is the problem, Ozzy. It's hard to get out of it. Do you know without all the KYCs and all of this stuff? It's not fucking easy just to cash this shit out, right? You need to go through KYC, show your
$100,
passport.
Ozzy. Just can I send it to you? You can PayPal me the whatever you get for it.
Probably not.
Why is
if
that?
if you really want, let's talk on WhatsApp. But I mean, I'm sure there's exchanges in Australia that you have access to.
I just want to get out of it. I send it to you. You just pay me whatever. It's about $100. I just want the money. I don't want the stupid coin.
The thing is, I don't have an Australian bank account. I mean, like you would end up going through a different type of KYC.
You have PayPal?
Else. No.
You must have PayPal.
No.
Everyone has PayPal.
I don't have PayPal.
I don't have PayPal.
I used to get JJ to do it for me, but he's not my friend anymore.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's complicated. I mean, I don't think that the value in Bitcoin is just from avoiding KYC. Like I advocate for the ETFs here in America. I think that's a great way to get it.
One of the biggest problems with Bitcoin is the transaction speed.
I don't think it's a real problem though. It
depends
on what you think it solves. It depends what you think it solves. But anyway, like I think if you get Bitcoin if you get the ETF, you put that into a brokerage like Interactive Broker.
So Archie. He doesn't want to turn that $100 into $300. He's refusing to take the Bitcoin after
all my Bitcoin purchases are on just the ETF.
Oh,
I don't buy.
I know. I'm just joking.
Anymore.
Honestly, I'm just joking. Yeah. I'm just joking.
How are you going, Mr. GMT?
Good. Yourselves? How you going?
It's been a while. I loved seeing you on the Outdoor Boys. I didn't believe you when you said that. I thought for sure this has to be some confusion.
I love the Outdoor. You love the Outdoor Boys.
You didn't believe me, eh? You didn't believe me.
You love the Outdoor Boys.
Yeah, absolutely. I've started getting into more outdoor gear.
All the shops in the territory to come to.
Yeah. Do I have any of my new outdoor gear? Yeah, that yellow jacket over there. That's some high quality outdoor gear right there. Yeah.
Because Archie put Tip Top on the map.
Yeah.
Did you know that?
Thank you.
Tip Top snack bar. Come and get it. You won't regret it.
I loved hearing them being so excited about some of your unique items, and they are unique. They're not just Australian things that they were talking about. I can't remember what it was, like a cabbage
A
roll
cabbage
or
roll.
something like that. Yeah,
Cabbage
that's
roll. They
awesome.
came on the cabbage roll day. That's only on a Thursday, so they would have come on a Thursday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Archie, why'd you turn
That's
your camera
awesome.
off? What's going on? Where's Arch?
I'm here.
Why'd you turn your camera off? What?
Ah,
What? You don't.
no, I'm cool.
I came on with my camera because you had your cameras on, so I
So-
thought I'd
so-
come on. Okay, I came on with my camera.
Yeah. So Boom Bust for Life saying he doesn't believe I buy via the ETF. Look, the fees are lower. There's no brokerage fee on most brokerages in America. The spread is like less than 1 cent. If I buy from Coinbase, the fees are around about 1% of the buy. So you're paying 1% up front. The ETF is the cheapest way to get in. It does have a management fee, and eventually down the line, the government's going to confiscate a little bit. I call it a wealth tax, but it's a luxury problem. Like, they're only going to confiscate it because it's at $10 million per Bitcoin or something like that. So, you know, you decide what problems that you really care about ultimately. That's a lovely day date you got there.
Yeah, this is I went and got it serviced. I thought I'd jump on and show it.
It's gorgeous.
It's a 36 18238 with a diamond dial now.
Wow.
Oh, that looks beautiful.
What webcam have you got that the focus actually works? What the hell
Yeah.
webcam have you got that the focus
pretty
actually
good, isn't it?
works? Yeah,
It works
that's-
instantly. Look,
That's pretty good. What is it?
Uh-huh.
What
it's
webcam is
I
it?
don't know. My son got it. It's a Sony, something 70, B70 or something like that.
Can you
oh,
point
it's an
out a
SLR.
figurine I gave you,
It's
Mr.
a-
GMT? Can you point out a figurine that I gave you?
They're not in here. I left them in. No, I didn't put them in here. You know why I didn't put them in here? Because I would have taken them out of the packaging, and I don't want to take them out of the packaging.
Okay.
I'll put them in storage. They're
I'd
ones
rather
that I'll
put
always
money
have.
into giving you some figurines than buying
5,000
Bitcoin
is it? What are we up to now?
It's
5,000?
10,000.
Oh, 10,000 now.
Wait, what have you done? What's this number?
Oh no, he's just a joke. It's he gave me a few figurines, but it's up at 10,000 now. It started off at 1,000, then it went to 2, then it went to 5, and then it went to 10.
Okay.
It's an ingoing joke. So no, but I went and got this day date serviced. Timely took it to Cove's brother Kim, which he serviced it and put the dial in that I purchased at what's it called?
What dial did
Higgins,
it have in
actually.
it before?
Sorry?
What
It
dial
was just a
did it have?
champagne dial. Just a champagne, normal champagne.
Oh, okay.
So I wanted one with diamonds because before that I had a Date Just 2 with a champagne dial, two-tone, and diamonds in it. And I missed it because the reason why is because I always wear my diamond rings and stuff when I wear when I wear my day date, and I wanted something that went with it. So yeah, it's my OCD. So yeah, and I love it. I can't go wrong. I think it's a wonderful thing. This is the one that plastic tore a new asshole.
Sorry, but Boom Bust and JT are questioning whether or not I would use the ETF. So here's the reason to use the ETF and a proper brokerage account. Buy, borrow, die. My intent is to never sell anything Bitcoin related. The best way to do that is to have liquidity, and the best liquidity option right now is to hold the ETF and then borrow against it. So, I mean, look it up. Like, basically, I will never pay capital gains. My kids will never pay capital gains. So there's no real point in being non-KYC in my circumstance. So I can be fully KYC and never pay a cent in tax for the rest of my life and still live my life.
Okay.
What are you looking at, Arch? You're like in the. Are you in? You look like you're in some sort of
Trance.
no zone.
Crypto
looking at?
trance.
He's looking at
Yeah,
his
no, what's
Bitcoin.
going on with you? You're just like in a daze.
No, it's okay, guys. I got to go to bed. I will see you tomorrow, guys. Thank you.
No worries, Arch.
Love you guys.
Stay
Sweet
sexy,
dreams.
my man. Ciao.
And he's gone.
And just like that, he's gone.
I think he's gone to buy
Archie
some more
has left the
Bitcoin.
building.
I
don't think so.
I think you convinced him, Ozzy. You convinced him.
Well, everyone gets Bitcoin at the price they deserve, but I wonder. It's yeah, but I mean, you're right. Like, I think the property thing. I mean, as soon as you start like framing it, like, do you want to buy property in Thailand? See, the thing is, like, they are relatively friendly to foreigners in Thailand buying, a nice property, right? But I'm not sure you really want to do that.
I wouldn't recommend it because the quality is not. It's not Western quality.
Yeah, it's not really an investment. You're just offsetting rent, and rent is not huge there, right?
It's going up. It is going up. Prices, property, everything is going up in Thailand.
Mm-hmm.
So the biggest thing that's going is pushing it is because land prices. Land prices are going up. So every new,
Really?
and and also obviously material costs, labor costs, everything's going up. The wages are going up. So and the apartments are getting smaller. So if you look at an apartment or condo 20 years ago and look at one now,
Yeah.
20 years ago you'd be getting like 150 square meters minimum. Now you're getting like 25, 30 square meters.
Wow. What do you think it is? Do you think it's just inflation? They're just printing
Yeah,
too many baht?
Yeah. And also because
It's
these
in every country.
development-
Every country, everyone says rent's up, the property's up, assets are up, wages are up, but they're not keeping up. Groceries are more, like, everyone everywhere. And the only thing that does that is the government printing money. It's that simple. That's the only thing that does it. This isn't the normal way of things. We get more productive over time. The fact that people live in a smaller place, that's more efficient, quote unquote. But who's reaping the reward? That's the question. Who's reaping the reward?
the big bankers.
but the assets are barely doing better than the money supply is inflating. You do M2 money supply over the S&P 500, and it's not really gone up a lot. It's gone up a bit. It's like in 40 years, it's gone up threefold. Not 20-fold, not 10-fold, threefold in 40 years. So that's at like 3%, 2% over inflation effectively. That's,
My home has doubled in value in 5 years.
Yeah. Well, doubled in price, but value is the same.
So,
As
yes,
in,
price.
it still houses you in the same way it did.
Paper
So
fiat money is doubled, correct.
Yeah. So, well, it's worse. In Australia, my mum bought her unit for $100,000 in 2000. Now it's worth like 450, 500. But her commute to work went from 15 minutes to 1 hour. And crime has gone up. Like, that place is not worth as much as when she bought it.
So when you say the value, you're right.
But the price that anyone would have to pay for it is, sky high. She could not afford to buy that place if she had to do that again in the same circumstance. She would have to settle for a 2-hour commute from work. And who's that helping? The idea that, like, the property value goes up is actually kind of a toxic idea, right? Because nothing has happened. It's still delivering the same value it always did, but people are just asking for a higher price. Yeah. Is Darwin having cost of living issues? I can't imagine it was ever cheap.
Look, it's not as bad as the rest of Australia because it's so small.
Yeah.
It has gone up, but not ridiculous.
Yeah.
A lot of people are actually coming up here and buying. Surprisingly.
Interesting.
Because it's more affordable than most.
Rolex AD popped up yet?
Nothing. We got no ADs, no at all. We used to in the 80s. We used to have Rolex, Omega, everything, all the ADs. But
Wow.
in the 90s, in the 2000s, we don't have anything. It's
Yeah.
bizarre
Why did they move out?
because no one was buying them. Darwin's a very laid back place. People don't give a shit about anything. So laid back. All they want to do is just go do their hunting. It's more of a hunting sort of, environment. They want to go out and do the outdoor, sports. They're not into the luxury goods. It's far and few between, if you know what.
There's a good YouTube channel where the guy is like culling lots and lots of kangaroos, I think, or horses or something in the middle of the outback.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Well,
saw
you know
like,
that most of the territory farms crocodiles for Louis Vuitton.
oh wow.
Yeah. If you didn't know that, that's something. I know one person personally that does it for Louis Vuitton.
Huh. Yeah, but
So-
these luxury brands, they kind of suck now. Louis Vuitton is like, I don't know. But I
They're
wouldn't.
still making a lot of money. Still making a lot.
Yeah,
of
I
money.
wouldn't be that impressed by most luxury bag makers because they're getting caught all the time. With basically sweatshops. Whether they're in the country that they say they're making the bags in, or in the country they make, but they've shipped in like 5,000 Indians and then keep them there. Like,
So it says made in
Yeah.
Italy, but by 5,000 Indians.
yeah, basically.
Still made in Italy, but all right. So, who makes it? Who cares?
Wait, but
Yeah.
is it one of those like it's Italy, but it's a little town in India that LVMH bought the town and they renamed it Italy?
Yeah. Paris, Texas.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. But I don't know if it was LV, but I think it might have even been a higher end manufacturer like Chanel that was caught with a sweatshop in the country that they say they made it, but it was literally a sweatshop with 100%
I haven't heard.
migrant labor. It was ridiculous. Yeah.
It'd be interesting to look at. It'd be good to see like a documentary done on that sort of shit. Someone goes undercover and
There's
all
a
this shit
few. The first time I think this was ever caught was this in the UK, this shop called Primark, and Primark.
Oh, Primark is the cheap
You
stuff.
go in there and there's like $3 ties, like £6 shirt. It's just amazingly cheap and huge,
all from
like wide
Bangladesh.
selection. And I think it was Channel 4, and they said we got to find like where is this stuff actually being made, and they searched all over India and they couldn't find a source, and then they got a tip off that in the north of England, and that they just got an address and they went there, and there were like thousands of Indians working in the sweatshop in England. So the sweatshop was in England. They didn't have to go all the way to another continent. The sweatshop was in England. And it shocks me that I'm hearing this story again, but this time from actual luxury brands, not bottom of the market fashion. We're talking at the tippy top, doing this kind of bullshit all over again.
That's crazy.
Have you seen that? Have you seen that YouTube channel where he dissects and cuts open leather handbags?
Yeah, he's
and he
fantastic.
shows. Yeah,
It's
he's amazing. There's ones that do shoes, bags, all different kind of channels.
But
There's
all
one
the
that does-
brands like Louis Vuitton, Gucci.
Yeah,
and all that?
Gucci, all the big
Yeah,
top.
He's
He
done very
buys-
expensive bags. Yeah.
He buys the bags or whatever it is, cuts it open to see like, are they giving you good quality leather? What's the leather like? What's the
Yeah.
craftsmanship like?
I want to
What's
see
the-
that. That's what I'll be interested in.
No,
Is there
but-
YouTube
but
channels doing that?
It's there's a guy, and for the most part, the high-end luxury brands are delivering a higher-end product. I think what is shocking to most people, but I'm not that shocked, is that okay, they are delivering very good bags with good materials, and by they I mean like Hermes, LV, LV he does praise, but I think what would still shock most people is that the multiplier is like 20x. Like it's the parts and everything together, the highest end of the market is worth about $200 in terms of input costs, labor, craftsmanship, and materials is about $200, but they'll sell that bag for like 6,000.
It's crazy. And actually, Louis Vuitton's gone up through the roof now, and Gucci has so as well, but not as much as Louis.
Yeah, Gucci's a sort of entry to mid-tier maker. I don't know about the quality. I haven't seen one of his breakdowns of Gucci.
That's
but
what
I like Gucci. Like as in like I'm not a hater of Gucci. I do like Gucci.
Wallets. I've got a few wallets. I've got loafers as well that I bought off Gucci, and they're all so comfortable. Got no complaints. Beautiful.
Yeah, and it doesn't shock me that the multiplier is in the 10x, 20x range. I that's what luxury is about, unfortunately. But the margin is there so that they can go balls to the wall on the inputs. Like there's no, like, if you're already making $6,000, why would you stress between the difference between $200 and $210 of input cost? But what really sucks is they have started doing those calculations. So there are brands that have been like, oh, you know what? Why not shave another $10 off this product, even though we're already making 20x? They was like, no, do more. And they make shitty hardware, and it's not nice. So to me, that's what luxury is that it's the very, very best this thing could possibly be, that no expense was spared. Yeah, we're going to charge you 20x, 10x on it, but what you got is the best it could ever be. But when they start cutting back from it as well, I mean, it just throws the whole idea of luxury out the window.
Well, I'll tell you what, the service that I got through Gucci and the service that I got through Louis Vuitton when I went into the boutiques, Gucci shat all over Louis. Louis didn't give a shit. Louis reminded me of the experience that I hear people having with Rolex.
Interesting. I think, we're not really big into the leather goods, but, we were treated very well at Gucci, reasonably well at LV and really well at Chanel. The brand that I wished I was treated very well at was Bottega. I love their stuff. They do this sort of like mesh leather where they've got the swatches, and it's sort of like
sway, intertwined.
This weave,
interwoven.
Which is very, very difficult to make. Very, very difficult, and it uses double the amount of leather as another bag, so its input costs are very, very high. So I love the look and I respect it a lot, but they sucked. Like, I was there to buy a wallet, and I sort of chose a wallet that I liked. It was like in this lime green, but on the weave there were a few parts of the leather that were sort of like fraying a little bit, and I said, could I see a new one? And she goes, oh, they're all kind of a little like that, and she
how can they sell it like that? Is it just the way they are? Is it the look?
Yeah, that's what she's saying. Is like, this is just kind of how they are. Like, they're not going to be perfect, and over time they'll wear anyway, but they wear nicely. And I go, yeah, I understand that, but I would like to see a new one. And she's like, oh, I don't think I can help you. I was like, I'm going to buy a fucking wallet. You're not even going to show me a new one. Like, she said she doesn't have it, but I'm a local. I'll come back, but and I asked her about it. Like, she wouldn't lift a finger basically to make the sale.
That's so sad.
Yeah, like I wasn't going to reject it just because there was what I could see is like, it's not perfect. I bought watches before new that weren't literally perfect, but just let me see. The service
that you received is really put you off.
Yeah.
The problem I have with a lot of these stores like LV, Gucci, Chanel is that the staff are not very approachable. They always up themselves. And
I think it depends.
I did notice that in Louis, but in Gucci that I went to, that were really down to earth. It was really weird.
At LV in Las Vegas, they're fine. They're good. As I said, it was the brand that is actually not very high profile, Bottega. They were the worst. But yeah, who knows? Who knows?
Because
I mean,
I walked into, I think it was Dior, Christian Dior.
Dior's
And
very high end.
yeah, and I said, hey, can I have a look at a polo shirt? I knew exactly what polo shirt I was looking for.
Mm-hmm.
And I explicitly said, I'm looking for a men's polo shirt. And I told her the details. And then she says, oh, so you're looking for long sleeve shirt? Silk? I go, huh? What? Silk? Long sleeve? No, I said polo shirt. And then because I made her lose face,
Yeah.
she just like was
Shut
just
down.
complete. Yeah. She's just like rude and face
You don't
just
want to
like
know you after
changed.
that.
And
I
Yeah.
think
yeah,
I
I'm just
think a
like,
lot of the retail for the fashion side, they just are completely clueless. Like really just genuinely clueless. So like I bought a long sleeve, like rugby style shirt. So it's, kind of like polo, but it is long sleeve. And I bought that from like Polo Ralph Lauren, yeah. And they have a no questions asked return policy, right? And it's like, sure, like I get it. Like basically you should be 100% satisfied. The markup is ridiculous. So you should be 100% satisfied. Fuck, anything on Amazon I can return. A Columbia shirt I can return. But anyway, I got the polo. I wore it once and looks great. I really love it. I put it in the wash and then it looked like it aged like 50 years in a single wash. Like it became all splotchy in terms of the color. It wasn't color fast, and it sort of the collar was fraying after a single wash. And I'm like, this is ridiculous. Am I imagining this? I was like, no. So I went to take it back, and she goes, have you worn this? Yeah, I wore it once and then I washed it. It looks like this. It goes, but you wore it and you washed it. I don't think I can help you. And like she was like completely clueless. Like the return policy is literally right there at the cash register. Basically it's carte blanche. It's a luxury product. And she was treating it as if I was trying to return, used underwear at some cheapo place or something. And I'm like, no, I'm not happy. That's as simple as that. Look, I look at it. It looks like shit. But thankfully, her manager came and completely corrected everything. It's like, but just at a base level, she thought,
So
like, oh no, you're
you,
not
in other
happy.
words.
This is on you. It's like, yeah, it looks like shit now, so this is your fault. And I'm being honest with her, you know what I mean? I was like, I wore it once, I'm not trying to pull any scam or anything like that. It's crazy.
You wore it, you washed it, and this is how it turned out, and you're not happy with that.
Exactly.
You paid a lot of money for it. You don't expect it to be like that after one wash. Simple.
Yeah. Yeah. And her mind was just, it's because she's young. That's kind of how she's been treated in places like that.
They don't give them any training. I don't understand.
Exactly. She's just clueless. That's all there is to it. It's not genuinely her fault. She's just like protecting the business. Like wherever she was working before, it was shit. Whatever it was,
Well, if I was in her shoes, I'd say, hang on, I'm going to go speak to my manager and we'll see what we can do for you. It's a very easy solution. I'll go talk to my manager.
She did. She like, cause only because I pushed back. I was like, no, I think this is how it works. And so she did. So she didn't push back much, but she was already setting up the expectation that nothing should be done for you. You know what I mean? Like it's very negative. But man, I love that polo shirt, but I cannot live with something that requires you to be so delicate with respect to washing it. I need to be able to throw anything that I wear like straight in that basket and just gets done with everything else. You know what I mean? To me,
see, with this one that I'm wearing now, it's like woven, like you said.
Yeah.
And it's like pretty much like a knitted sort of thing, but you got to hand wash it. You can't throw this in the
right.
If you go throw this in the with the rest of the stuff, it'll get destroyed. Unfortunately.
Right. Yeah. And I get that. It's just not for me. It's why I like Rolex rather than high horology. It's like
because
whatever I wear,
you don't have to worry about it as much. Yeah. It just goes. Yeah. I understand that. That's a fair way of thinking, if that's what you like and that's how you feel about things, it's the best way to be. Otherwise, you'll be disappointed on a regular basis where you don't
Yeah.
need to be.
Yeah. That's what I look for. I look for things that are the highest that I can get that require no input from me. You know what I mean?
So minimal maintenance is
Yeah.
what you're saying.
Yeah. I buy something because it serves me, not the other way around. You know?
So you're not
Yeah,
a
that's
logo freak. You're not like one of these people who have the big, huge logos to give free
No, I'd prefer
advertising
not.
to these brands.
Yeah. Like well, it's impossible to avoid the logos, unfortunately. It's very difficult. But like that jacket, it's a Patagonia. That's sort of gotten the moniker of being Patagucci these days. But honestly, they're a genuine brand that actually stands up by their stuff. They'll take anything that you have 10, 20, 30 years old and they'll make it good again. They'll charge you a small fee and they'll repair it.
Louis
and
Vuitton have
they'll
got. I don't know if
stand by it.
Gucci have, but I know Louis Vuitton have got that policy as well.
Right.
They'll take your wallet and they'll take it and repair it for a small fee and give it back to you.
Yeah.
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 Now their fragrances too. What they do with their fragrances, if you buy a fragrance from them and you use it, you take it back and you get it filled for half the price.
Are you kidding me?
No, I'm serious.
Wow.
Yeah.
LV, because their new fragrances
LV.
that they released in the last 2 years have been fantastic.
Yeah. I've got one and I love it.
Which one do you
Actually
have?
got it on right now. I can smell it. It's beautiful.
Which one do you have?
I think I get it. What's it called again? Ombre Nomad. Ombre
Okay.
Nomad.
I think the one that I've got is La Immensity, and
Yeah. But what is it? A fresh fragrance? Is it a
it's
food?
I would
What
say
is
it's a
it?
little bit unisex. It's slightly sweet, and so
Okay.
my wife says it's a little bit feminine, but I like it. I like it a lot. It's got a lot of power. It's a little bit more unique because it's veering a little bit more feminine than masculine. Like
Well,
it's
the
a
one that
little bit in the middle.
the Ombre Nomad is a lot of guys wear it, but women wear it as well. It's a unisex
Yeah.
sort of. I think they try and target unisex so they can sell it to both genders. So
Yeah. No,
that's what they
I'm
do.
liking it. I'm digging it because they smell different. You know what I mean? Like,
So keep that in mind. If you do buy a bottle, yes, it is expensive. On the the first one, but after that, you can go fill it up. For half the price.
that's really
It's
cool.
good.
How does that work? Like,
You just take it in.
and
Take your
then-
bottle in, and they'll look your name up. If you'll be obviously be in the system.
Yeah.
Look your name up. Done.
So do they
Fill it up.
literally? Did they have like some sort of dispenser at their?
I don't know
place,
how.
or-
I haven't done it. I haven't done it personally, but
Uh-huh.
the lady that sold it to me told me that that's the case. You take it back, I'll fill it up.
Yeah, because I was wondering, like maybe they just give you a
And I
new
even got my
one.
initials put on it. It's pretty cool. I like it. It's like a personalized.
Oh, that's
pretty
cool.
cool.
That's very
Yeah.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah, no,
the
the Louis Vuitton
only
do.
bottle of fragrance I've like emptied is the cliche damn it, what is it? The Creed Aventus. That's the only
Yeah,
one
yeah.
I've actually emptied.
Really,
I've almost finished Sauvage, but
I like Aventus more than Sauvage. But
do
you,
too,
if you want something slightly a little bit different, and it's in the Creed lineup, you should try Cologne. Aventus
okay.
Cologne. It's beautiful. It's more of a fresh, summery, like fragrance. It's a little bit more fresher than Aventus itself. It's really nice.
I think the one that I have number 2 to Aventus is Irish Tweed or something.
Irish
like that.
Tweed, yeah. A lot of people love
Yeah.
that.
I prefer Silver Mountain Water as my number 2, but my
Yeah, I
wife
don't
likes
mind that,
Irish
yeah.
Tweed a little better.
I like Virgin Island water.
You like virgins and you like island water. Okay, we got that.
Yeah. No, that's a Creed. No, seriously,
No,
that's
I think
a Creed.
I know it is. I know.
100%.
I'm just I know it is.
Yeah. I don't think I've tried.
I was making a
tried-
joke.
I don't
It smells
I
like
haven't-
coconuts. It smells like coconuts and rum or something. It's really nice.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, I've got
I
that as
think-
well. I've got that, but I gave that to my wife.
It's
wasn't for
saying
me.
a delicious medley of citrus fruits combined with wild white flowers and sweet jasmine. Yeah, interesting. I haven't tried this one. I don't know if it was this was even out when I last went into a Creed store.
Yeah, no, it would have been. No, it was out. It was definitely out. It
What,
was there.
Virgin Island water? That's
Yeah,
been
how
out.
Yeah, it's
old is
been
it?
there
That's
for
one of the
years.
originals.
Years.
It's been out
Yeah.
for a
Oh,
year.
okay. Okay, yeah, I don't recall it. Interesting.
Yeah, the beauty about you is where you live, you can go try anything, man. They've got everything everywhere in Vegas, right?
Yeah, there's a couple of Creed stores. Yeah. Yeah, there's 2 Creed stores. I think there's one in Caesars, another one in Crystals.
Well, I'm
No,
hoping
I
to
tell you
be
what,
there.
we don't have a Uniqlo. I mean, not that that's like a huge luxury brand, but we don't have a Uniqlo. It's just
Yeah, but
crazy.
I think they're going up for the more upper market than, a lot more upper market.
Yeah,
They're trying
I
to
guess
get-
sort of Uniqlo, it's like it's not upper market enough to find it in a casino, and then so it just
Yeah,
Right.
doesn't appear anywhere.
Virgin Island water.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah. Oh, you got a Creed fragrance, eh? Living the
Yeah,
high
of course.
life.
Very cool. Yeah,
And
I've
here's-
sort of
here's one-
forgotten about
here's one for
fragrances
the
in the
wife.
last year.
If you want one for the wife, try this one. It's wildflowers.
Is it nice?
We-
Does it smell like wildflowers?
My wife wears fragrance so
Yeah, it smells nice.
seldomly that I bought her like her first starter fragrance. I think it was like Cloud by Ariana Grande. It's a nice fragrance. It's just, it's relatively cheap. It's a starter fragrance. But she hasn't even gone through even like 10% of it. So it's like, I don't know if we need to get anything yet.
Yeah, my wife loves them. She's a big fragrance head. Like she's got so many. She
Oh,
just
I've
like
got
I have
way
my
more
watches.
fragrances
She
than
has
my
her
wife.
fragrances.
Ah,
That's her thing.
yeah.
So everyone needs something, I suppose. So if she enjoys that, I don't mind.
hmm
I've got fragrances, but not like
a
her.
lot. Yeah.
Yeah, fragrances are good, but I'm very picky. So I like to have like a signature scent that I use that just appeals to me. Like it just when I wear it, I know that it's it's my signature
Oh, I
scent.
got you.
So I make sure that I've actually went and purchased one from, and I mix my fragrances to do that signature scent. I do that with my Louis,
Interesting.
and I bought one from he's an influencer and he made his own fragrance and it's beautiful. From Alex Costa, his name is. He's an
okay.
influencer on YouTube. And I mix the two together and you get one hell of a smell, man, out of those two.
That's nice.
I absolutely love it.
I
It is so beautiful.
love the idea of mixing scents.
It's very hard to do. Sometimes you can completely fuck it, but it's a trial and error. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
I kind of like doing like one puff of the LV fragrance and then 2 puffs of the Creed, just because it's because honestly I feel like Aventus is just overdone.
Yes,
That
I
throwing
agree.
in another scent
It
in
just gives it
there,
a little bit of a twist.
just a
Yeah, I
little
get it.
edge
Yeah.
on something
Yeah.
else. Like
Yeah.
I just, for me, I don't
You don't want to go out
feel
and
I
smell
don't
like 10
feel
other
the-
guys.
yeah, I don't
know?
feel the way I used to when I first wore Creed Aventus.
I'm
As
the
in,
same. I'm exactly the
it's
same.
not special. It's really overdone. And
Yeah.
honestly, your scent should change over time, I think, because
I agree.
otherwise it ends up being like Chanel number 5, where it's like, oh, that's like an old lady's smell.
But
know
if
what
you
I mean?
find
Like,
a scent, right? If you find 2 scents and you can put them together and no one can pick what they are, and you wear them and you make it your signature scent, you can have that for so many years. And no one will ever figure out what they are, but you'll get so many compliments from it. And with that, what I've done with Louis and this other one,
yeah,
every time I wear it, I get compliments.
that's interesting.
Every time.
I don't think you could do that if you used a Creed fragrance as like
you
one
could
of
do
them.
that with any fragrance. It's just trial and error. To get the right.
But Aventus has is sort of like, because it's got that pineapple sort of twinge, like nothing else is really doing that. And not that that's what makes it. It's just that it's very distinctive and it's like, okay, that's Aventus.
You can tell straight up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I don't know any other fragrance that has that note. Like Sauvage is just
Savage tried to mimic it a little bit, but
Yeah, but it's
they've
not.
got their own thing, you know.
Yeah.
But everyone tries to compare them to. Well, I don't think you can. I think they're their own thing, personally.
Yeah, I like yeah, it's interesting. They're both useful for the same thing. They're sort of they're nice fragrances, but they're not necessarily sexy fragrances. They're not
Yeah.
romantic, so they're okay for office environment if you wanted to. Which is kind of weird. You know what I mean? Like,
I believe they're both good for you can wear those any time of the year.
yeah,
Doesn't matter, summer, winter, they go for everything, you know. Those scents are very, you know, all seasons, I believe.
there's a fragrance that I've got. I think like it's a cheapie. I think it's Bentley or something like that.
Yeah, Mercedes.
No, Bentley.
Oh, sorry, no,
Yeah, and it's sort of a leathery, woody sort of scent, and it's very unique compared to all the other fragrances I've got. And I really love wearing it, but my wife says she hates it, and I'm just
really?
like, "What? You literally hate it?" She's like, I hate it, and I'm just
Oh
like,
shit!
"Oh, okay,"
Oh
because I
shit!
really enjoy it. Like to me, it's just such a different smell, and yeah, I enjoy wearing that, but. She says she literally hates it. I'm like, oh geez, okay.
Jesus.
Yeah.
Anyway, boys, I'm gonna head off. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow morning. It's getting late here now.
Oh yeah.
Take care. Thank you for having me. Stay sexy. It was nice talking to you, boys.
Nice to
Everyone
see
in
you,
the
thank you.
chat,
GT.
have a good night, have a good day, good morning, whatever time it is of the day, and we'll
Thank you,
talk again
James.
soon. Take care.
Stay sexy.
Ciao.
Yeah.
Stay sexy. Bye.
Yeah.
There you go.
Do you wear the fragrances much in Thailand? Because I imagine with the heat, it doesn't come off that well. Like
That one does. That one
it
does.
does. Okay.
Even though it's meant, they're saying, don't they normally say like musky will last longer in the heat and fresh will not last? Is that how it works?
I don't know. I think I don't know if it's my nose or it's genuinely the fragrances, and it's a bit of both, right? I think that fragrances just don't last in Las Vegas because
Are
it's
you
just
wearing the
so
same thing over and over and over again? Because if you
no,
do,
no,
your nose will get used to
no.
it.
I think it's because it's just so dry and so hot
It's
that
hot here,
it
but it's
just
really humid.
humid. Yeah, that it just lifts all of the fragrance off you within the first hour of wear. And I think I'm not imagining it. I think it just all of the dry air just
Yeah,
sucks up any of the moisture out of anything, including your fragrance.
yeah, that could be true. That could be true.
So it's very strong in the but you see that's how noses work too. It's very
Mhm.
strong initially and then it sort of fades. So I don't
Yes.
genuinely know if this is the case, but I
And that's
think
the problem. You spray because you're like, I want to smell it. I don't care what other people think. I want to fucking smell the
mhm,
fragrance. And then you
yeah.
spray so much, but you can't smell it. But everyone else is thinking, fucking hey, this guy reeks.
Well, as long as you're fucking clean, like there's too many instances of hopping on an aeroplane and someone thinks they can get away with not having showered for the last 38 hours of their bender and just by putting on enough perfume is ridiculous. It's so disgusting.
Yeah. 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 I was gonna say, don't go on Air India, but that might piss some people off.
Mm,
But it's true. It's true. Yeah. But fuck, I've been on Air India many times.
yeah, why have you been on Air India? It just flies to that part
Cheap.
of the world.
It's cheap. Yes, it's that part of the world, and it's cheap.
Uh-huh.
Yes. I
Interesting.
got food. I got food poisoning once from Air India.
Oh,
From the
that's
food.
awful. That's
Yeah.
crazy. That's fucking crazy. That to me is like one of my nightmare scenarios in my head. Like it's just one of the worst nightmare scenarios is if you're like cabin crew and you've food poisoned an entire plane on a intercontinental flight. Like it's just like the entire cabin is having gastrointestinal issues. That would be the literal worst thing in modern life possible. and completely possible, completely foreseeable. That's nasty. I don't know. Has anyone ever experienced that where the cabin crews accidentally poisoned the entire flight?
Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't know.
It's got to have happened, though. You know what I mean? Like it's just got to have happened because like just food service and
Yeah, but they're
whatever.
never gonna claim responsibility for that.
Well, who cares about responsibility? What does your eye look like after everyone can get into the bathroom? There's only like 4 toilets for the entire flight, and then you've
That's why you
food
should
poison
take
everyone.
short flights. Let's say you got a 20-hour long haul flight. Cut it into 2 flights rather than 1 huge flight.
Yeah,
That's what I'd recommend.
yeah, it's probably smart. It's fucking international. Just airplane travel in general, it just sucks so much. So I'm going to Seattle for next week, and
Yes.
like in America, and I'm sure in Europe too, definitely. I did an international flight earlier this year. Fucking, they keep taking your bloody cabin bag. They keep fucking taking my fucking cabin bag. I'm just like, are you fucking kidding me? I've packed 1 bag so I wouldn't have to deal with checked-in baggage and bullshit and you losing my bag, and you're fucking taking my bag.
Why?
And,
What's their reason for taking it?
well, they just count. These days they just count, and then after a certain number, unless you're like right up at the front.
I've never seen that. Are you not? Have you not got a membership up to any of these airlines?
You look, I do, but that I'm not members of every airline. So if I've got a leg of the flight that's not on the airline that will treat me better, then that's that. It's just a fucking crapshoot. So I recently purchased a 40-liter backpack from Osprey because there's a good New York Times article showing that they're trained to basically count all the roller bags. So if you've got a backpack, even though it's technically the same size, they're not gonna try check you in.
Jay Gray says that's why I only fly private. Yeah, you with all your bitcoins, you should be flying private.
I wish I took my own advice earlier and harder. Like let me say that I would love to be able to fly private, but I wouldn't even fly that much. But I would, as in I would fly private if I had the choice, but I wouldn't fly that much anyway. I don't like traveling. I mean, I put in context. I don't want to travel with my kids on air. Like it's not the airplane, it's the airports. So private would solve a lot of that. But I did a lot of traveling in my 20s, and I moved country so many times. So in my 20s, I moved country more times than I had birthdays in my 20s.
I need to wrap this up. I've got a call.
No, sounds good, Lux. I was just bored. I'm just transferring footage here on my laptop from the GoPro.
I appreciate you jumping on. What's your channel? Can we spook your channel?
It's just Aussie Expat. If you search for Aussie Expat. I've got a YouTube channel for watches, which I rarely upload to, and then another channel which is just for anything that's on my mind. So it's not it's for me. It's not really for viewers. It's for me.
Okay. All right, man. Thank you for jumping on. Hope you enjoyed yourself.
See you, everyone.
All right. Thank you. Thank you to MemoVox. Thank you to Jefferson Exotic and Will Money. All right. Thank you, everyone in the chat. See you tomorrow. Peace. Bye.
Hi guys, it's Archie Luxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games.
Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.